right, thank you. Our next item is the Sunshine Ambassador Award presented by Councilmember Charlie Gerdes.
Thank you, Madam Chair, colleagues, Mayor, Deputy Mayor. I received a letter last month from a resident of St. Petersburg, Pinellas Point, South St. Petersburg, who's also a friend and a professional colleague. So the letter came to me with very highly established credibility. And the letter went on to describe a person that had worked and served in our city and just had done incredibly wonderful things above and beyond the call of duty. So there's a visitor in our gallery today who's here under false pretenses. I don't think this person knows that this award is being presented, and I'm going to read a little bit from the letter, and it'll probably become pretty obvious to her who I'm talking about. Our honoree has recently retired from the United States Postal Service after a 23-year career. She started in the Postal Service here in St. Petersburg in 1974, and shortly thereafter left the Postal Service for other pursuits, but in 1994 found her way back to the Postal Service, and in 1997 found her way back to St. Petersburg, and she's been serving the U.S. Postal Service on the streets of St. Petersburg and South St. Petersburg ever since. But this really isn't about Bonnie's service as a letter carrier. I'm just going to read to you a bit from the letter that I received because I think it says it more directly than I ever could. Unfortunately, I was never the beneficiary of any of these wonderful things. I wish I was, and I'm going to speak to the letter carrier in my neighborhood. But Bonnie has always been much more than a mail carrier to our community. She watches out for the neighbors' homes, and notably for all the animals that she meets and gets to know along the way. At Christmas, her mail truck could be seen packed full of gift bags for all of the furry creatures which she visited daily on her route. There were literally dozens and dozens of bags packed with all kinds of things for them. But Bonnie did much more than simply befriend our dear pets. Bonnie watched out for suspicious activity and on at least one occasion reported a burglary in progress when she realized something was amiss. I believe if Bonnie had been properly armed, I suspect she would have arrested the individuals herself. What Bonnie did was to care for the people she knew and served. She would cook meals for people who were physically not able to. And for those like me whose spouse was away visiting family now and then with no one to cook for them, she would leave meals ready to cook on my porch, and when I came home at night, there was a meal ready for me to go. Bonnie would also bring in garbage cans for the people on her route, for those who were not able, and make sure that if someone or something just didn't seem right in the neighborhood, she would call whoever she needed to in order to make sure that everything was okay. Bonnie has been not just a superb member of the United States Postal Service, but the people on her route consider her family. Madam Chair, colleagues, Mayor, Deputy Mayor, it's a humble privilege for me to present to someone who has absolutely spread a lot of sunshine throughout our city, the Sunshine Ambassador Award to Bonnie Appleton. Bonnie, if you can come up. You got a picture? You want to get a picture, Chris?
Yeah, I'd like to, Charlie, if you don't mind.
You want to say anything? Thank you for spreading sunshine. All right. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank you,
Okay.
Charlie.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Thank you.